Aaron Rodgers and Tom Brady, they make the impossible look routine. Now, we could go through the mind-blowing facts and figures and all the stats all day long. Like the number 62. That's how many miles they've thrown for in 33 combined seasons. We'd all love to see them meet in a Super Bowl, but until then, we'll just settle for Sunday night. Our Mike Giardi is in Foxborough with more now.
This game is being billed as a matchup between two of the greatest of all time, but Aaron Rodgers isn't having any of that. He says Tom Brady has 5 rings, end of discussion. That is fair. Still, the praise has been flowing both ways. Brady says that Rodgers inspires him. When he watches him play, he wants to practice. He wants to be able to do some of the things that Rodgers does. He says Aaron Rodgers has the greatest mechanics in the history of the National Football League. As for how Rodgers looks at Brady, he says he's a unicorn. He's changed the way you look at the quarterback position. Mike McCarthy, I think the coach of the Green Bay Packers, put it best when he says, if you like quarterback play, you'll be watching on Sunday night.
That is true. We will all be watching on Sunday night. Tonight's game could really come down to where it's being played, too. The Packers, you're not going to watch it?
No.
0-3 on the road. The Patriots 4-0 at home. Now, Green Bay, they have been outscored by 24 points in those 3 losses, while New England is winning by an average of 14 points per game at Gillette. We all know the Patriots are much better in Foxborough. Yeah. And what are you expecting to see tonight when you definitely watch the game, Steve?
I'm not watching the game just because there's more exciting games on there. I love Aaron Rodgers. I love Tom Brady. I love what they're doing. But when you really just look at the Green Bay Packers, there's Aaron Rodgers. That's all there is. You're just waiting for them to put it all together. The way you look at the New England Patriots and Tom Brady, he makes everybody else around them better as well, but they also put other guys and talents around them. When you line up the Green Bay Packers on a chart sheet against the New England Patriots, there's guys on that team that you go, he's all right. He's okay. You could do without. Aaron Rodgers has done this year in and year out with guys. Randall Cobb, great player. Geronimo Allison, great player. Jimmy Graham, is he on his team? Can't tell, right? Yeah. There's so many things that are going on with the Green Bay Packers that are not good. Defense, no one scares you. So that's just me. And then also, too, playing against Tom Brady, he's just a different dude. He's beat me in the regular season. He's beat me in the playoffs. He's beat me on Monday Night Football, Thursday Night Football. He just has done it all on every level, and that's why that's a game. I'm just going to wait. I'm going to do it like I DVR television shows, right? Yeah. You just wait, consolidate it, look at it later, read the Cliff Notes and move on.
Steve, you right, though, man.
I know who he's picking in this game. It's weird.
You right, though. The Green Bay Packers need to give Aaron Rodgers help.
Yes.
Right? It seems like we always, because he's such a great arm talent, we talked about it earlier before,
Absolutely.
You just say, you know what, Aaron will handle it. His talent will handle whatever inequities that we have on this team. And I'm looking in that backfield with Aaron Jones. Get this kid the ball a little bit more. I mean, he only has 274 rushing yards. That's only because they're only giving him the ball about 8 times a game. He's averaging 6.3 yards per rush. Give it to him twice, you have a first down. Now, he's the most gifted and the most natural runners that they have on this roster. You want to help Aaron Rodgers out. They haven't won on the road yet. You want to help Aaron Rodgers out. Get this run game going. And I think if there's a negative or something down that you can say about Mike McCarthy since he's been coaching his team, he does not call the run game with enough authority and consistency for it to be elite, for it to actually help Aaron Rodgers out. That has to change today if they want to go into New England in that game.
I think it's going to change, and especially with moving Ty Montgomery out of there, I think you're going to see a little bit more Aaron Jones as we get deeper into the season. They were probably rolling as best as we've seen them when Eddie Lacy was that downhill guy for them a couple of years ago. But I'm taking it to the other side of the ball and the other quarterback, because all this talk this week, who would you rather have, compare them, everything we did to get to today when they're finally going to play the game, and talking to the Packers and talking to defensive players and coaches there, they said, with Brady, usually a team comes out, they'll script the first 15 plays, and they'll roll it all out. And then as a defense, you go back to the sideline, you say, okay, we got a pretty good feel about what they're going to do. We talk all the time about how the Patriots from week to week can change it up. And
drive to drive.
Drive to drive. Yeah. That's what they said. You can think after the first 15, 20 plays, all right, we see what they're going to do. But then they come out and they change it. And it's a credit to Bill Belichick and the coaching staff, but it's a credit to the quarterback, too, because you've got to be able to have a guy that can handle all of this stuff. And that's why a lot of times with these comparisons, that's why I have to lean that way to Brady, because the operation, everything is just so impressive.
I would be surprised if Aaron Rodgers ends up coming out the better quarterback in this matchup. I think a lot of people would. I think a lot of people are leaning towards Tom Brady. And the fact that Bill Belichick, he always takes away the defense, whatever the best weapon is there. And you look at the young defense that the Packers have, like we talked about earlier, Steve. Mike Pettin, he's kind of dealing with all these different players now that HaHa Clinton-Dix is out of there, and you have Jair Alexander, and you have Josh Jackson and Kevin King, and they have the safety that's coming in.
All young
Jamon
guys.
Williams.
All
So
young
they're moving
him.
him.
3 years younger. I am not saying that I dislike Aaron Rodgers or I don't think Aaron Rodgers is good. I think he's great.
We got you.
Yeah.
The problem is that's all you know about the Green Bay
It's not a complete operation.
Yes, but you talk about Brett Favre, you go back. Ahmad Green, Le'Veon Bell, Bubba Franks, Mark Shimura. There's so many other names that are established with Brett Favre. When you talk about Aaron Rodgers, it's just like Aaron Rodgers, who's a great quarterback.
And I think that's why you've seen the frustration from Aaron. Now he's starting to go upstairs and say, hey, guys, what are we doing? I'm in my prime.
And Colleen, to sum up what you said about Bill Belichick taking away what you do, as one Packers player put it to this week, he makes you play left-handed.
Yeah.
If you're right-handed.
Nothing wrong with that.
I mean, that's not a problem for Patrick Mahomes. We saw that before.
There you go.
All right.